How's it going? Here in the offseason, looking at some of the retired players. We obviously got Jacob DeGrom, maybe the best player on the list so far. Obviously a dynamic pitcher for a while. Couple Cy Youngs, even one of them 24. Huh. Good for him. Pretty much his last good year was 24. One of the names that we didn't see on this list was Salvador Perez. He is not retired yet, man, and that'll be interesting to see what happens. Austin Gomber, Chichi Gonzalez. Effie Boyd. And Brad Boxberger, who can forget. Willie Calhoun. Interesting one. Edmus Diaz. Adam Frazier, he was on the team the first year, he retires. Kyle Hendricks says goodbye. On the Cubs for a minute. Enrique Hernandez. He retires. Shelby Miller. Palma Hands. BJ Stewart. Michael Taylor says goodbye, a former Kansas City Royal for a couple years. Alan Trejo. River Town. Andrew Velasquez. And that's about it. Clayton Kershaw, I didn't even see his name on there when I looked, but Kershaw retires as well. And he also makes the Hall of Fame. Was set on staff. I wish you could give like an extension out, but going in exclusive free agents. Team option on Sandoval. This is an easy decision here. Definitely want him back. And we definitely want to bring Flaherty back. I mean, yeah, let's bring back Hernandez, even though we didn't use him quite much. We'll see. Can always move on from him. I just don't know how I feel about re-signing a lot of this right now. What does Ferguson want? Wouldn't mind bringing Ferguson back for just this much. It's really not that bad of a deal. I mean, I'll give him that offer. Jason Adam. I'll see what's out there before I do that. Not quite in on Adam all the way. Oh yeah, this is an interesting part. You got Thomas wants 10. I'm not in on Thomas at all. Bellinger definitely had a good year and helped, but very cold in the playoffs. Wants a ton of money as well. Even a Luis Rengifo is going to want a pretty penny to sit on the bench. And also Isbell wants about 11 million. He didn't have the most stellar year. He just had a really good postseason. So you just don't quite know. I'll bring Perez back for that price. I'm not gonna think too hard on that one. See, getting rid of all three would be interesting. I know Melendez is gonna slot into one of these spots, so we'll just theoretically put him here. I think I wouldn't mind keeping this spell for another year, especially with the way it performed. Just depends, I guess. Offer him 11 million. Schreiber. Wants 4 million. I'm gonna see what's out there before we do that. I'm willing to just see what's really out here. So we're just gonna make 2 offers here. Accepted a couple contracts. Go from there. Now we're at the tender contracts, and yeah, why not? I think it's time to let Nate Eden walk. Coming down to the arbitration now, and I don't think Sam Huff will be coming back this year. Definitely gonna bring back Waiters or Waters. Offer him a contract for 2 years, but I'll also offer him arbitration. Wants 2.5. Offer 2.1. And when it comes to Pubic, he's definitely gonna want money. 4.5. He earned it. I'll give it to him. Be careful when offer arbitration as well, but and with Celestino wants a pretty penny. Probably look to trade him away in the offseason, honestly, or sometime soon. I'm going to be adding Alvarez to the 40-man now. Definitely don't want to lose him in the Rule 5 draft. I guess we had Prado. I don't know how he got off of it, but I want to take the risk of them getting taken up. But let's check out free agency and going into it. I mean, we definitely could upgrade a pitcher if it's available. Got 1 more year of Reagans and 1 more year of Flaherty, so having someone to think about for the next year or 2 would be a good idea, but not all sure. Got 20 million out in offers, but we have plenty of budget. And you got Alcantara at 32. We got McClanahan. He wants high money though. And you gotta deal with the qualifying offer. Qualifying offer on Bieber, but he's way cheaper. And we know what Bieber can do. Rutschman is a free agent. And not a good player, man. It's definitely an upgrade over Furman, but we have a lot of club control on Freddie Furman. We only want 20 million for a season. That hurts to pass up. There's a lot of good players out here. Got Newpar. Oscar Hernandez still holding tough. Stephen Kwan makes it to free agency. Got Verdugo back at it after the year in Toronto. Austin Hayes, Brian De La Cruz. I'm very in on Stephen Kwan and wants 13. Just had 28 home runs last year. What? That's a crazy year for Kwan. I'll do 3 years, 44 million for Kwan. I'm in on it. See what he thinks. Got Marsh out here, but he wants a ton of money. He would be a nice bat to add for sure. That clutch and discipline, but that nice arm too. Man. Definitely interesting, but you got Seiya Suzuki as well. Keel Badu. How much money does Badu want? Want 8 million. Play him at any outfield spot. I would love to get Badu right now, and even just to sit him on the bench, just to have him come off the bench. But I don't know if it's gonna really fit. There's Javier Baez in free agency, just a good little laugh of the day. Definitely not in on him. You got Trevor Story, who just looks a lot different now as a player. Jeremy Pena. Jose Ramirez, a free agent. Wants 19. I'm not in on him. I just wanted to see what the price would be. You got Nolan Arenado. Which got Wisdom, who's put up some crazy seasons. You bring Wisdom in, and it's like kind of just someone to bring off the bench just to have some power. I don't know. Bryson Stott, a free agent, but doesn't hit righties that well, and that doesn't make him as interesting. Ozzy Albies, though. Got Brendan Donovan, and then you got Rise up here as well. Why not? It's kind of hard not to put an offer to him every time you see him. Got Gavin Lux up here too, man. This is... Definitely need to think about a backup catcher. You got Sanchez. Yeah, Cal wants some serious money. Got Riamuto. He wants a pretty penny as well. Garver could be an option. Got Trevino. Don't think I like Trevino as an option. I think Sanchez might be the better option at this point in their career, man. Off 4.8, we'll see if Sanchez is interested. And here's some of the closing pitchers. No qualifying offer made from Camellia Duvall, but $102 million to him. No offers to Duran. He was actually dropped in potential somehow. Got some relievers here, and of course the starters. Duran's looking for about $10 million a year. Got Andres Munoz. Duran's got 97 pitch clutch. 99 from Alexis Diaz. 99 to K per 9. The production says otherwise, though. I'm going to go with Duran. I think I'm going to give an offer to Duran. Why not try to peel him away? We know what he can do. He's good. Let's make him an offer. Oh, here's Hiroshi Fong, by the way. Oh, that's cool. What else do we need? Kyoto out here as well. Blake Snell back on the market. Joe Ryan. Man, that's a crazy class. Mackenzie Gore's out here. Garrett Cole is a free agent. This is wow. Definitely interesting free agent class right here. I think we'll skip ahead for a couple days, see what happens. Johan Duran immediately signs with us. Shane Bieber goes to the Dodgers. Wow, another great pitcher there. 7-year deal. McClanahan, 9 years, $360 million to the Reds. Wow, what a signing there. Yeah, Johan Duran to start off the free agency. No offers made to Albies yet. Don't really need Albies though. Wow, Christian Javier's an 89 overall. It's pretty crazy, honestly. Got Geraldo Perdomo, a very good hitter. Maybe I should have looked in his direction before I offered to Arise, but he wants a pretty penny. Johanna Vito. Leody Tavares, a free agent. Wow. I think I'll sim ahead still. I'm just not too sure. Stephen Kwan signs with the Royals. Get Gary Sanchez. Get Kwan and Duran. And the last offer is a Rise. Christian Javier to the Reds, another free agent pitcher for them. And Joyce signs his new contract, so we'll see how that one pans out. Rise still thinking. Sarah's got plenty of money getting thrown at him. Adley Rutschman not getting a big market. It's something that I'm interested in, but I'm just not sure if I want to pull the trigger on that kind of move. He's a huge ad, but no pun intended, but I like having Furman on the team. Even though he didn't have the best postseason, I mean, I like to give him the benefit of the doubt. Still room to grow for him. 2 years of cheap contract compared to 20 plus million you'd have to give to Adley. Just don't know. Camilo Duvall goes to the Twins and Munoz goes to the Angels. So some American League teams spending money as well. Rise still hasn't accepted the offer. Christopher Morale signed with the Cubs. Michael Layden signs his big deal. Cole Roby resigns. We re-signed Fernando Almanzar. That's a little bit too much information. Let's see if there's any like young players. Maybe we should have looked the first day of free agency. Like there's a Henry Prater. Don't really need catcher though. You got Herbert Schaefer as well as switch hitter. A little bit higher overall, but still not that high of an overall. Tyler Berto Mondesi down here. Man. This is only good to young catchers. Martinez still in the MLB. Got Schwarber down there. Carlo Stanton. I'll sign Stanton to go play in the Double A or Triple A. I don't even care. I'll put an offer out there. Why not? Sandy Alcantara goes to the Orioles. The Orioles. Detmers to the Blue Jays. Alex Lange gonna sign with the Giants after they lost Duvall. Alex Manoah goes to the Phillies. Did we not get Stan? Oh, we did. There he is. Lane Thomas, he leaves and goes to the Diamondbacks. Ozzy Albies to the Angels. Pablo Lopez to the Dodgers. They get another good pitcher. Ridiculous, man. Lars Nootbaar is a Yankee. That's a good fit. Luis Robert goes to the Giants. So they add to their team. We get Luis Rise. Got Suzuki out here. Ballinger getting an offer from the Twins. Grichuk available. We're pretty much set on the bench then. It's not the strongest bench, but it's something. I think Arise might have to slot into DH. It's probably where Arise will sit for this season. I'm going to sacrifice the power of Vasquez. Arise is bad, I believe. Here's the draft lottery. The Athletics with the best odds, and the White Sox have a chance. Even the Blue Jays are up there. See what it is. Who will win the draft lottery? And it's the Mets with an 81-81 record. Winning the lottery, jump up 12 spots. And they steal the number one pick from the A's with a 0.9% chance they win it. Wow. The Mets steal the number one pick now. Mackenzie Gore to the Brewers. Bailey Ober signs with Detroit. And here's the Rule 5 draft. Backway gets taken off our team. Carter Jensen, no! What was I did not know he was Rule 5 eligible, man. That sucks, man. Wow. The Astros took him to play on their team, and I wanted to keep him around. I would have definitely added him to the 40, man. And now they pretty much will. Man. Those sons of guns. Why did I take this guy? Taking people in the Rule 5 draft. What the heck are we doing? It's honestly not the worst trade, though. Whitaker is not even up. Get Jensen back then. Kind of a black eye on the episode, I guess. Blake Snell goes to the Dodgers. Wow, $18 million handed over to Snell. And Blake Snell now signs with the Dodgers. Look at this rotation. Let's go look at their. They probably have all starting pitchers in there. What are they doing? They got Pablo Lopez, Blake Snell, Kolpeck, Glasnow, Miller, Bieber, Otani. Yeah, Blake Snell and Lopez added to the mix, and Sheehan. They got Mark Tyner, 21 years old, 5-0 a year ago. And they continue to add more and more starting pitching. This is a scary team, man. It's just amazing how they continue to add to it. I'm shocked over it. Adley Rutschman getting offered by Houston now. Jose Ramirez out there with no offers. Definitely a thought, but Pass. Zach Wheeler, free agent. I think we do need to add some arms, though. He wants a crazy amount of money. I think we can do something to add pitching if we need it. He's got good stats, but he doesn't get good results. We can make an offer. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try at least. Whoa, I didn't want to give him 1.9. Got 41 on our 40 man. I'm willing to trade Celestino anyway, so let's get him out of here. Seems like this is the perfect match for him. I'll do this deal right here. Fine with this. Move on from Celestino. Domo goes to the Giants. Adley Rutschman signs with the Astros. 20 mil a year. Tanner Hawk on to the White Sox, so they add to their team. Bryson Stott to the Padres, another good add to them. Cody Bellinger crosses the line and heads to the Twins. Logan Gilbert to the Pirates. Joe Ryan to the Brewers. So some big names coming off the board. You still got Nick Lyoto. Jose Ramirez is considering the Dodgers and the Padres. If he goes to the Dodgers, man, I'm just conceding that they win the championship. See, Oscar Hernandez to the Red Sox. Nick Lyoto to the Twins. A big pitcher added. Jose thankfully goes to the Padres and not the Dodgers. That would have been disappointing. Got Jorge Polanco as a free agent. Interesting player there. Grichuk, Muncy. Hunter Renfroe still available out here. Ty France. Garrett Hampson, Connor Joe. But that'll do it for the offseason for now, and let's hop into some contract extensions here. Got Flaherty on his last year of his deal. Let's see what he wants. I'm not really in on signing him anyway, but he wants a big bump from the $6 million he's making this year. You got Garcia, who's got another year of control after this. Wow, he wants a ton of money. He's not playing the cheap game with me after that good year he had. I'll just wait and see then. I was going to make an offer to Garcia, but if he's going to play hardball like that, coming off that one good year and a poor season, I don't know if I'm willing to do that. Crochet only wants $5 million. I'll gladly add him back. And we bring Crochet back after a little bit of an annoying negotiation. Duran looking for about $8 million to come back next year. And it's definitely a make or break year for him. You got Pasquantino, who is a free agent after this year, and he's looking at about $8 million. So now it comes a point in time we got to pay all these guys. Look at all these free agents. Velasquez as well. He's looking at about $6 million, a pretty reasonable amount of money. But I think we do have another Ronald Acuna, free agent next year. That's something to keep an eye on as well as Gunnar Henderson and Gabriel Moreno. Royce Lewis, Francisco Alvarez, a very good free agent class coming up. Jake Berger, Green, Volpe, and Gorman and Casas, Outman, Buxton, some good players coming up. Torkelson, O'Neill Cruz. Let's look at the top prospect list right now, and Gabe Ramiro hops up above Carrera. They obviously got Reyes up here still. Correa has dropped to third, and hopefully he can have a good year and make his way up. Roshi Fong debuts at number 9. into the top 10, our first round pick got Clayton Berman. Obviously a big ad for the Yankees in the draft. Rafael Lugo, another first baseman. Got Aiden Miller, Lincoln Ford, the #1 pick in year 1. He's on the 40-man roster. We'll see if he can make Cleveland. Got some good players here. Jay Ursello. Herbert Schaefer ended up signing with the White Sox, so they added a big catcher in the offseason. Definitely contemplated, but Andrew Painter up here, Dylan Lesko. Sylvester McKay is here. Giancarlo Costa. Walter Wannabe at number 44. Fernando Adamanzar, he drops all the way to 52 now. Got Pete Washington, Lee Santana. Montoya down here. And Joel Fong all the way down at 97. Got Chris Flores at 99. But the 97 best prospect is someone I'm interested in trading, the brother of Hiroshi Fong. And I think it's only right if we make this move. Joel Fong. And we definitely will offer Cousins. They want more than that, which they should. They're not really seeking any positions. Third base is kind of weak for them, though. Don't really have much to offer other than Henderson, though. So we'll stay clear of that. Yeah, they're pretty much set a catcher. You know what? We're going to take the pitcher off. But we're going to offer him Roccaforte and Cousins. Pretty favorable trade for the Braves. Obviously, Joel Fong, we know he's going to be good as well. But they get Cousins and Roccaforte, and I think it's a good return. You know, Roccaforte has high power upside, and he has a pathway If Ronald Acuna does not re-sign, obviously a little bit further along at 19. And we reunite the Fongs here. And we keep Juan Castro, which I think is pretty cool. Definitely a fan of his skill set with switch hitting. Why not keep that around? Sandoval also, what would he want? Wants a pretty good promotion. Have to wait and see. Bubick, not terrible numbers, but this felt a little bit more reasonable next year on his contract. Definitely some things we're going to have to keep in mind going into the spring. I want to rise here against righties. Do we lead off for rise or do we just... Yeah, I mean, maybe moving Duran down might not be the worst thing. I just don't like having a bunch of lefties in a row, but maybe Duran will do better in a different kind of role. Makes it tough with a little bit more lefties out there, but Rise will play second against left-handed pitching and probably keep it like that. Maybe move Quan up. Rise will probably lead off actually. I mean, what do we want to do? Do we keep Sabelos? Yeah, Sabelos is there. Who is missing? An outfielder? I think, well, do we keep... I mean, why not try him out there? No, we'll tweak it around a little bit, but that's probably what we'll go with. And with the rotation, try Mize at number 3. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll make an upgrade with Reagans, but that'll probably be what we got. I mean, we got some interesting stuff in the pipeline. with Adam and Czar very close. Maybe he can make his debut this season and do some good stuff. Would be cool to see, but I'm not really sold on it being this year. Hopefully we can see Carrera grow. And, honestly, I should have fought it out because if I was going to get the 29th pick anyway, I probably should have signed one of those bigger free agents. I could see why teams are kind of don't really care if they lose their first round pick because they're picking 29th anyway. So with that mindset, maybe we'll have to come into consideration with that the next time around. But I still plan to do good in the draft, so see what we can do. But that's the off season. I hope you like it, guys. I hope you enjoy it so far. We reunite the Fong boys. We bring in a rise. We sign Stephen Kwan. We sign a closer. We get one of the better ones in baseball, Johan Duran. We are going to elevate our hitting, our younger guys. We're not the fastest team in the bigs, as it says, but bring in Sanchez. Obviously, we're taking a good on-base approach. Melendez is our guy that is a wild card. Maybe he can really break out and develop at 29 and become a steal. Obviously, we got Furman, and he might be able to grow a little bit more this year and maybe avenge his bad postseason. But we'll have to wait and see. I think we did improve, honestly, though, in the offseason. I didn't think there was much to change with the pitching. We're going to have to find a little bit of some spots in the bullpen, but we got Hernandez. McMillan could fill in a role. It's not like we're empty-handed. I think it'll be very fun and interesting. And we'll see what happens. Maybe Lacey can take that big jump and be the guy this year. That would be cool to see for sure. 2 free agent pitchers coming up, and an option year for Mize. If he struggles, we could be looking to replace 3 different pitchers. And we have the talent to do it within now. You got Almanzar, Montoya, and Collier all in the pipeline, getting closer and closer to making their debuts. Obviously, Almanzar is looking like he's the closest with the hit per 9. Obviously, stamina-wise, you'd want him to be a little bit better, but, I think I like it. The home run per 9, obviously, would love to see that be going up, but I think he is getting there. Hopefully we can see a big year from Carrera, because we definitely need it. Obviously Harding, another guy that is working his way up the pipeline and getting closer and closer. Miguel Lopez, see if he can take a big jump. Gonna be watching Hiroshi a lot this year. We're gonna see a lot of games from him, and of course a lot of games from Walter Wannabe. And Joel Fong, wherever he is, there he is in AAA. He'll be in AA for sure. Oh man, I say this every year in the franchise, but man, the Double A team's gonna be exciting. But this might be the most exciting year yet. With so many top, rounded out prospects. Got so many good players ready to play. Bronson Aaron, 56 overall. He might make his debut this year in Double A, and you got Villalobos, both racing their way there. Irvinless, he got a lot better last year, went up like 5 overall. So we will see. Hope you guys enjoyed it though, and I'm out. This is it. Hopefully we can win it all this time around. But have a good one.